Hello, my name is Eva. I make automatic writings and for messages for the zodiac signs, and I pull additional oracle or tarot cards to go a bit deeper. I always do the automatic writing without knowing about the zodiac signs, so I'm not influenced by what I think I know. I did already 10 zodiac signs, so there are only 2 left. It's Capricorn or Scorpio. So, but I did 2 automatic writings already, so I don't know. I will know, this one is for this sign, and the next automatic writing I already did. So I am not that influenced. I actually made 3 between Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Scorpio. So I will see if a card still will fly out. I have 3 times Capricorn and 3 times Scorpio. But flying out is a little bit difficult, maybe. Is it for Capricorn? This first, whoops, yeah, great. It's for Capricorn. It's for Capricorn. It says roadblocks. Blocked chance, barriers, challenges, time to regroup, stuck, paralyzed, obstacles, stalling, temporary setback. Take a detour. Not right now. 1 step forward, 2 step backs. Doesn't that sound familiar, Capricorns? But do you see that actually it depends on how you move along? Because if you walk, you could easily come across this block. Maybe you have to take it slower. Oh, maybe you need a broom, and actually your automatic writing I did is talking about you being very witchy. We will pull out of these cards later on. You are very witchy and you're very much connected with nature. You have a broom. It's talking about the broom. It's talking about remedies. We will pull a flower remedy for you as well, and then we will some moon. I don't know, but it's what is it called? I don't know, but Queen of the Moon Oracle, very fitting. But first, let me read you. It starts here. It's your picture. Can you see it? Your picture, yes. Your picture is a forest. It's a tree in the forest and a moon. And it's actually a moon. I don't know it in English, but it's going to be a new moon soon. So, and now you still have some light. It's going to be a darker face, but the moon, it's so quick. For me, it's very quick. Then we already have full moon again, so take it with a grain of salt. And actually, the feeling was, I saw that witch flying by this moon shown forest. Oh, I love it. Merging with nature. There is a witch inside of me. I always feel healed after spending hours in nature. I'm talking to a Capricorn who loves to be in nature, feels healed in nature. The special broom if I had a broom, the feeling of flying towards the moon, all the moon-shadowed patterns of the landscape under me. Why not? Why this living in a box life? Well, I am on my way. You are on your way. You somehow have a broom. You these roadblocks, like living in a box. Well, are on your way, and the roadblocks, they make life interesting. The heavy stuff. Here you have the heavy stuff. What to do? I almost have gotten rid of it all. And then there come the roadblocks. Like it says here, setback, take a detour. I almost have gotten rid of it all. I want to fly, if not for real, then metaphorically. The witches were so knowledgeable, but there is something with this broom. And there's something with this broom and getting rid of things, cleaning up. Oh, I had a dream about cleaning up my childhood home. So me, Eva, I'm Eva, I had a dream of cleaning up my childhood home. I was late for it. How does it really happen? How does it really happen, cleaning and healing? How does that happen? We tell stories about it. And then it went the mood, your mood. Voila, it starts with your mood, the state you're in, your ground mood. Be honest about what you feel, about what the combination, and then it talked about the combination of your heaviness. And your heaviness is like your body feeling, and your other feelings like flying. It says heaviness is equal to body feeling, and feeling is equal to flying. Be honest about what you actually feel, about this combination. There are witchy remedies like flower remedies by Dr. Bach, or Australian flowers, but also a compendium of remedies the witches knew that would be very helpful to balance your energetic body, Capricorn. It's about your energetic body. Helpers. Those helpers want you to know they're ready when you are. So, like, maybe you did quite some cleaning up in your mental state, it seems to me, but there is a chemical side of it, like from your body, like with this roadblock also, like maybe a detox would be good for you. Like it's not all done with it's not done with meditating, and it's like a composition of a holistic healing is a composition of many aspects, and this aspect is talking about actually your ability to fly, and that you are very witchy and very connected, and if you're somebody who actually feels healed by nature, so you are very sensitive, and your energetic body gets cleansed actually by your energetic body gets cleansed by nature, so you're open to that. So this message is for a Capricorn who wants to clean further and not stagnate because there are roadblocks. Roadblocks don't mean that you have to turn back, but maybe look for the broom. So let's pull a card for this Capricorn being listening. No? Let's pull a card. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it? Oh. It's kind of like the body, and yeah, that's funny that this card came out, and he's balancing from one end, from a cliff to the other, only on this rope. And when I was shuffling, I was like, maybe there is because it's talking about the heaviness in your body. So there's a stretch between what actually is healed in your mental body. There's mentally is healed, and there is a stretch between this still something that feels like in an old way. Your body feels in an old way, but your mental body is in a new way. It's like the old wine, the new wine into the old vessel, like from the Bible. It's very much, I guess I'm talking to somebody who is very much, if you now clean up, you will be light enough. Clean up your body, like eat clean, make a detox, be gentle with your body. Sky high possibilities will open up. And also, my fearlessness, also your chakras, will benefit from maybe some gentle remedies, that because mentally it is ready, but chemically again it is not. And if you look up some remedies, it could help your solar plexus, because you need quite the solar plexus to be able to go that path. My fearlessness comes from deep within. Somehow I am closer to the feeling of never born and deathless than many others. So you are you can feel what you actually are. You have a connection to not being the body, but it's important that you still acknowledge that you are the body. Somehow my body knows this too. I think your body does not know that yet. Some say I am playing with my life because they do not yet know how it feels like when God has your back. I am used to be supported in my ideas. No doubt, I am safe and secure. So I enjoy the freedom of sky-high possibilities. I think that's like a promise. That's like, if your body can come along, sky-high possibilities, then you have the broom. You have this broom. If you clean up, let me pull for another card, then otherwise you would not listen to, and you don't need to listen. Maybe this is for somebody who wants to confirmation. So wow, congratulations. This is the Four of Wands. Mother dear is talking about Gaia. I have no say. The interplay between the intellect or conscious mind and the genes or unconscious mind happen by itself. Okay, also about your genes. I think you're halfway there, Capricorn. In Precious Harmony, they fulfill a plan. So it's ready, you know. The plan is ready. Also, your genes know. So your unconscious mind knows, and your conscious mind knows, but there is the cleaning up. Much more genius than I could ever. In a Precious Harmony, they fulfill a plan much more genius than I could ever fantasize, reaching into dimensions they call home. And I sense sweet exhale, they care. It's me, whole, rippling out. Don't you worry, I got you always. So it's also by relaxation, okay, letting it happen. Clean and relax. Clean and relax. It's like a cause and effect, like teach, learn, teach, both happening at the same time. You cannot have one without the other. It's the realization of this effect overpowering your one-sided consideration. So, two sides, yin and yang. It takes both, and you know for yourself. But this is just talking about, for me, it's very much talking about, yes, your mood is made up of the chemicals inside your body, and also your thinking and connecting to isness and stuff. But yeah, I guess I said it. For me, it's like, the feeling is very much like there's something you can do chemically. Let's pull you some oracle cards to maybe be wrong or get confirmation or additional. From the moon oracle. And one of these. Taking charge. I am Aries. And the remedy, these are Bach flower remedies. You can buy them. And Dr. Edward Bach was a very, very wild is talking about getting. Wilder is talking about what is really essential, and starting to feel your. It's very fitting. Starting to feel which path to take, to make a clear decision, to take a new path. Maybe also if you're struggling to find where to go, wild oat is your remedy. Then taking charge, Aries, the emperor, to know who you are, to dare to think like, yes, okay, maybe there are some stones, but I pass through them. Courageous, bold, brave, inspiration, personal, self-aware, confident, empowered, impatient, impulsive, and arrogant is the negatives. Sulfur, I have to read that. And resilience. Yes, this heaviness. What's on the resistance and resilience. Let's read them both. Resistance and resilience. I come back to you. Okay, so while I was reading your oracle cards, another message came to mind, Capricorn, because this is about, it's talking about resilience and resistance. And resilience, actually, maybe there's something. I heard yesterday, I listened to somebody who said, like, when we grow up, we come in here like we are very pure. And somehow we all, it's like the earth lessons, we go to we go through being actually brainwashed into a person that we are not. We come in here and we are like a soul, and then depending on how we grow up and how safe this is, but even if it would be like almost perfect, we still in those years, in those first 3 years especially, we very much learn to because we need to be safe. There's something inside of us that needs to be safe, and if it doesn't feel safe, if it's not safe with family, then it starts to you start to become the one that is something inside of you, that the inner child. It takes over, and because it's the most important thing is to be safe, and you started then to become somebody different than you actually are, because this was very, very, very important to be safe, and you started to do things and also get to know yourself as somebody. You started to act as somebody, so you would fit in. You would fit in and be as safe as possible. And now you're grown up, and because it's talking about, like, also it's very much talking about will, but it's and taking charge, and then maybe sabotaging yourself. And this sabotage is not a sabotage, it's that persona who you built very early on, who did everything to be safe, and now you want to break free of that because it's not enough anymore, and you don't need it actually anymore, because now you're grown up. But you have to go back there and convince that persona, that, or your inner child, or whatever you want to call it, that it's not this is the one that keeps you, that says, there is roadblocks now, so we go back because it's not safe, so we procrastinate, or we stall, or we don't go through with things. With walnut as well would be very helpful. Yes, and Centauri, it's actually talking about this malleable, you say, this soft, very soft energy, who is like being formed, and now you have to go back to that inner child. I don't know in which stage you are. It sounded like you were quite, because that's why I said mentally, it looks to me like you're somebody who went through some stuff inside yourself and is connected to the different aspects of yourself, and it's not a big thing anymore, but resilience. But this may resist, this may be the resistance, this this childhood self that must trust you. It must trust that you are looking after it now, and yeah, that's a theme that maybe you wanna look at it. I hope I made this clear in my struggling English. So sulfur is talking about, but it's very much about the message is very much about this, that you will feel much lighter if this, and it's not a roadblock, it's your inner child, it's a protection mechanism, but it's outgrown, and it's possible, it's very much possible to connect with it and make it feel secure from the position, because you are many aspects and this is only one aspect of you, and it's not necessary anymore, and you have to reach it somehow and make it clear. You can try it with remedies as well to help, but also, connect with it if this resonates with you. And sulfur is talking about a both and mentality. It's not like you have to find a totally new road, but you have to deal with the blocks and then you can move on. It's not asking you to, it's not like there's no way through, but both and. And sulfur, it says it soothes and it stinks, literally. To understand sulfur, it's to embrace a both and mentality. Don't be discouraged, procrastinate, if the meaning of this card seems to evaporate before your eyes. For now, keep in mind that what is gross contains beauty, and what is beautiful contains its own demise. Sulfur's job is to push the geyser up and out, dissipating the pressure. Don't be surprised if what appears to suck or stink soon becomes a great gift. So this roadblock might become a great gift if you see it as a hint to where to look. So this is your message, Capricorn. I wish you all the best and a deep connection to the thing that you need to bring light in. Thank you. Bye bye.